I'm back again. Let's see. I'm trying to get this to pull up over here on my other window. Let's see. It should work over here. Starting. Okay, hopefully. All right. So, if you're watching on YouTube, we are a little bit ahead of the Facebook friends. I was just crafting earlier the two birdhouses. Let me show you this one. We were just crafting these. And so I'm back and we're going to do these guys right here. And so this is what we're going to craft now. I figured I would just do it on two different videos that way because they're two different kits. So we did the birdhouses just moments ago. There's a replay, and now we're going to do these. And then if we're on Facebook, let me go and send this out really quick. And they can hang out and watch with us too. All right. That is old. Let's go back to refresh this. And let me grab this. Copy. We are back again. Let's see. Hold on. Paste. Alright, so I sent a second one. And now they can come if they want to hang out. And then I'll pull this one up here. Okay. Hello, I'm back again. Back again. All right, let's pull it up over here as well. Trying to get all the things set up so that I can keep track of everything. All right, so live. Okay, let's go over here. Let's see. Okay, back. We're back. Okay. I went and gathered all of my paint colors. Let me scoot these down just a little bit so that I can go over these colors with you guys. Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome back. I'm here again. And we're going to be doing these cute little coil guys. If you were not here earlier, this is how our birdhouses turned out. This is what we did just a little bit ago. And there's a replay if you want to check them out. If you're interested in any of these kits, if you're on Facebook, you can comment the word coil. If you are on YouTube, it is in the description. And you can go and see that collection there. So let me go over all the paint colors that I picked for this. There's a lot of them. Okay, these are all deco art paints. So let me scoot all of this over just real quick. Hello again. Alrighty, so I'm just going to name all the colors that I picked. If you want to use the same colors I'm using, you're welcome to do so. This is black, of course. I have Hauser Medium Green. Like I said, these are all deco art paints. I have lavender. I might change that for a different color. I also have Purple Cow. For the coil, I'll tell you about those. We're going to use those two colors for the bases. Let's see. We have Storm Cloud Gray. We have Light Mocha. I don't want to use a bright white, so we're going to use like an off-white. Hello, Jean. Hello, everyone. Golden Straw. We also have Baby Duck. We're going to use Cotton Candy. I have Pebble and I have Cocoa. And then we might throw in a little bit of the Asphaltum for our bunny. Maybe just to make it a little bit richer. I'm going to do a brown bunny this time. And then I have Neutral Gray. And then I've got Bahama Blue and Coral Blush for these colors here. Hello, friends. Welcome. So those are all the colors that I've got. I'm going to stick all these aside. And then we're going to go ahead and do our bases first. And they are going to be Asphaltum and Cinnamon Stick. So we're going to do rusty little bases like we did this one for our little Easter friends. Okay. So we're going to do our stands green because I think that's going to be adorable. We'll set those over there. These are all the little pieces that go with the parts. So you're going to have some on this little tabbed piece here. You're going to have this one as well. And then you're going to have all the little things here. So These glasses go with the bunny. These circle glasses go with the little chick. Okay, and then we have our little sheep over here. And our sheep has a little squared kind of glasses. And you can put the bunny, or you know, you can put this, let's put the little flower over here on the bunny. The little bell's gonna go on the sheep. The bow tie is gonna go on the little chick there, and then all the little hearts, and then we have a nose here. And we have the other noses that go right up in there as well. And then there's little buttons in case, you know, you want to use the little buttons. It's completely up to you. But first thing we're going to do is we're going to start by doing all of our coil bases. Hello, everyone. Welcome back again. You missed the first craft. You was at work late. Well, that's okay. That's all right. Well, we're back again. I had on my to-do list today, I said I was going to come here and do the coil kits. And so that's what we're going to do. If you want to hang out, you certainly can. It's completely up to you. And maybe you'll learn something. Maybe not. Who knows? So let's get started with some makeup sponges. We're going to use some of these. And I just have a container over here. I have this container that I got from the dollar store that has all my sponges in it. It's getting kind of low, so I need to refill it. But I just have that little bin filled with some of these little makeup sponges. And sometimes we cut them down, sometimes we don't. But we're going to do all of the coil bases, or like a rusty color, like a rusted look. Alrighty. The birdhouse you did, you just did. You got those yesterday, so now you know how, now I can watch how you did them. Yes, yes. Hello, Hannah. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to our crafting adventures right here. Everyone's gone home for the day. I've taken most of the pictures I needed to take today. I have not even sat at my desk or on my computer. I worked from home this morning. I came in and I started taking pictures with you guys on Facebook. We already did our birdhouse craft, and now we're doing this one. Tomorrow we're going to do another craft, and I'll be back then to do all the things. Shelly says, I track my package. It usually goes to Jacksonville, then up to Indy. We'll decide to go to Houston, Texas first. Oh, Shelly, so most of the time our packages do go to Jacksonville. It depends on how the trucks are routed. Will depend on how they get shipped out and where they go and throughout like all the little things. But yes, girl, yes. It's like it's a mystery. We don't exactly know where any of the packages are going to go half the time. But I will tell you that sometimes the post office is just, you know, doing their own little thing. And we are mesmerized by that place. It just really depends on how they're feeling, I think, to be honest with you. But yeah, it should go to Jacksonville, and then it should go to the next place. But usually it doesn't go to Texas. Usually it goes, I think, to Tennessee. Is usually what we see with the this, like, our side of the United States. Usually it will go up from Jacksonville to Tennessee. But we don't have a distribution center here in Savannah, so every one of our packages, even when I'm shipping to my town that I'm in, it goes to Jacksonville, then it comes back to Rincon. It's crazy. And we wonder why our postage is so high. Makes no sense to me. I don't know. Can't figure it out. Oh gosh. But thank you for your patience. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let me get a paper towel here. And we're going to do a coat of our cinnamon stick over this. And we're gonna, if you have real cinnamon and Mod Podge, you can do that. I don't have any here, so we're gonna use a paintbrush, and we're gonna use the cinnamon stick paint. And I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it with this little brush right here. Just a little angled 1/8 of an inch brush. And I'm going to dip it into my paint cup, just the lid. And then we're going to just dab most of it off. So there's not a whole lot. And we're going to start by just layering it over the top and just dusting over the little coil base. It gives it a little bit of a rustic look. Like, like it's a little rusty coil. Now you could do metal. You could do a galvanized, like a gray with a little bit of a rust look. You could do that. I'm going for this look I really like. So just a little on your brush. Start kind of at the base, do it a little heavier, and then just kind of swoosh it around. Let it be wherever. You can make one a little more than the others if you want to. Hello, Karen. Hello, Debbie Taylor. Hello, everybody. I'm back. It's my third video today. I have a lot on my to-do list before I go out of town. And I have been promising that I was going to do these for probably 3 weeks now. And if you have emailed me or asked me, like, okay, you said you're going to do them when? I'm like, we're going to do them. We're going to do them. Today is that day. We're doing it. All right. So we got our little coil bases done. So they are all finished. Super duper cute. Right. We don't need those colors anymore, really. All right, so now we're going to go on to our bunny. Okay, we're going to do the little bunny guy over here. Hello, all the YouTube friends. Hello, everyone. If you've not been here in a while, I have been streaming my videos to YouTube. I can see that there's about 10 people watching on YouTube, and I just wanted to say thank you. Welcome. We're doing our live videos on YouTube and on Facebook. They are streaming live. If you see and wonder who am I talking to, it's the people over here on Facebook. You can't see them, but I see them over here. Tomorrow is Crafty Box. It is not tomorrow. Oh, wait. Yes, it is. Isn't it? Wait, yes. February 19th. It'll be during the day. It'll be during the day. I think it's... Hang on. Is it the 19th? Let me look at my calendar really quick. I think it is. We're going to be doing our video during the day. I do know that. We'll be doing our video during the day. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Okie doke. Well, we're not going to do our crafty crate during the day. We're going to be doing our video during the day tomorrow. So we do our crafty crate at 7 o'clock. So, the video I'm talking about tomorrow, I've been trying to do all of my other videos during the day. So I will be on tomorrow during the day to do our little interchangeable drawer box. Our little interchangeable drawer box we're doing tomorrow during the day with an insert. So we're going to do that tomorrow. And then tomorrow evening, we're going to be doing the crafty crate, our subscription box. So just don't forget that, okay? There's so many super cute ideas. Well, thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you so much. Alrighty. So I will probably be on earlier tomorrow, just so that we can make sure that we have all of our time, because we are going to be traveling tomorrow evening, and so I need to do my crafty crate, and so we can get on the road, so we can head to Atlanta, because we need to break up our travel days. So my husband can come home, take a nap, and then we can get on the road and head towards Indiana tomorrow. So we can drive about 3 or so hours. It'll probably be around midnight before we get there, but that'll be okay. All right, so we're going to do our bunny a light brown. So I pulled these colors here. So I've got the cocoa color. Cocoa it is. So we're going to do a little bit of a brown bunny. All right. And I also have Pebble. You almost forgot? Oh gosh, y'all, we might not be using Pebble. I don't think we're going to be able to use Pebble. Maybe I'll add some water to it. I don't know about this, y'all. All right, let's get a brush. Let's use a paintbrush for this. Let's do... I'm going to do the ears first. Let's do our ears pink. They're going to be cotton candy. And then we'll do our bunny brown. I don't really have a very steady hand, so y'all forgive me. We're doing the inside of these little ears. Pink. She's gonna be so cute. Adorable. Yeah, like y'all, I have a packed week. I just have a packed week. There's a lot of things going on. Timing is not the greatest, but it is what it is. So, you know, it is what it is. April went home early today because she's got to do laundry, and I'm like, girl, I understand. I got to do some laundry too. Hello, Sandra. Happy Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. All right, so we're gonna take this brush, this one right here. It says it is a Princeton Select Lunar Blender, and we're gonna do our bunny, the brown cocoa, the cocoa color. Okay. Coco, you love the bunnies from yesterday? Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone was going crazy over those. I'm pretty sure we have like 500 of them suckers we're shipping out. It's crazy. Those little bunny shelf sitters. These have been really popular too. All right, I'm not doing all the way up. I'm just gonna do, because the head's gonna cover that, so I'm just doing the body. Do you remember how long ago it was when you did your Dollar Tree crafts? Do I remember how long ago? Yeah, it was back in 2021. It's been a long time ago. Yep, 2021. We did a few, we would do a few here and there of like kind of in between doing like our wood cutouts, we would do like dollar store stuff, mostly in the Creative Haven. We did the Creative Haven until what, 2023, I think it was, which was our crafting membership group. And then I closed it because I was just like, it just doesn't really, I don't know. We don't really do any dollar store crafts anymore because, and I say don't really, we just don't do them anymore. Number one, there was a lot of reasons. I don't work for Dollar Tree and Dollar Tree don't work for me. So, we had to figure out like, what is it that I want to do for this business, and what is it that we want to, how do we want to make our money? And, you know, I just believe the Lord provides. He provides. And Glowforge had sent me that Glowforge back in 2021. And yeah, the end of 2021, I believe it was 2021. Maybe it was 2020. It was probably the end of 2020. Probably closer to the end of 2020. We started making these wood cutouts. And if I'm being really honest with you, I just only have so much time in a day. Like, I work all day. Like, people probably think, well, what is it that you possibly do? There's a lot. If you only knew how much stuff I had to do around here, or even working from home, when I work from home, there's just a lot of stuff I have to do. And the business has grown exponentially in the past few years. And yeah, so we have transitioned completely really away from doing dollar store crafts. But number two, my stores, I had a really awesome store. So we had the store in Richmond Hill, like I'm in Georgia. So Richmond Hill, Georgia, there was a really nice store there. It was like it was probably the better stores around here. And then the guy who was managing it moved to another like area, like district, I guess. And it wasn't very long after that, the Richmond Hill store started to become just like my local store in my town. My local store is, I don't know how the fire department hasn't shut it down. Because I will tell you what, I'm not even open to the public here, and the fire department comes here every quarter, and they do inspections, and they make sure that we are up to par. And I don't know how in the world those stores are not completely shut down, because you cannot walk through the walkways. There is stuff all over the floor. It is an absolute disaster. Their craft section is almost non-existent. And it's just gone so downhill. And if I'm being really honest with you, I don't want to spend my time coming on these videos with my time and telling you and to give free marketing to a place that doesn't care about its customers or its stores. I just kept feeling like, you know what, I'm tired of talking about the dollar store. The crafts are fun and all the things, but you know what? I get to decide what I do with my time, and we get to make a product too. So I just was like, I'm really not interested in doing that anymore. So I just made a decision. I'm like, you know, I'm not saying that dollar store crafting isn't, you know, awesome and fun for a lot of people. There's people who are only dollar store DIYs. There's people who are, you know, they only do thrifting. There's people who are anti-craft kits, which is fine. It is absolutely fine. But here's what I will tell you. I am a small business who manufactures a product in the United States. We've created jobs for 8 people. We're not over here just looking to get rich. I'm just looking to create wood cutouts and things that people can craft with and have a grand old time. And I also know that not everyone has a dollar store or has access to a lot of products. And I can't control that store or that business or that company, but I can control me, and I can control what we do here. And so we did do recently over on TikTok, we took a dollar store picture frame, and we did our bunny faces with that, which was a lot of fun. So we did like a hybrid craft. But all of the videos from our dollar store crafting days, some of them are on Hello Queen Mother 12. Some of the videos are in the showcase. So if you guys did not know this, let me show you really quick. On either on YouTube or on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, you can't use any of these keywords. But if you're on Facebook, you can comment the word tutorial, and I'll show you where you can go. Comment the word tutorial. And I'm going to pull up the showcases and the options to show you where you can go. And you can go see all of our past tutorials on in Vimeo. So if you go to my shop, let me just pull this up right here. If you go to my shop, go to the menu, so it's a little 3 lines. Go to where it says Help Center. Go to where it says Tutorials and Replays. It's going to pull up a page, and it says Watch my past Facebook Live videos. We have been uploading our videos also to Vimeo and to YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, some of these are already on YouTube. So this says DIY Kit Replay Tutorials, Crafty Crate Replay Tutorials, Dollar Tree Blog Tutorials, and free painting tutorials. So all of our tutorials that have, you know, been on Facebook or on the blog are all here. So if you are a person who just like dollar store DIYs, if you click on this image, it's going to pull up this showcase. And yours is probably going to look a little bit different than mine. But it's going to have all the videos here. So if you scroll through, and it's just going to load another, like, it's 25 videos at a time, and it's just going to keep loading them and loading them and loading them. You can watch all the way back to 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and as far back as it will go. It's still loading. And so all of these are just dollar store DIYs. Look at that. February 25th, 2020. All the way back. January 19th, 2020. January 24th, 2020. 2020, 2020. It goes all the way back. And we've worked really hard. Well, I haven't. Michelle has. To put all of these videos into the showcase. So let's scroll back up to the top and let's see how many it says are in here. 169 videos of dollar store crafting. And you like, that's all there. Okay, so you can go back and watch all of these. And then if you go back to my page here, these are all of our craft kit tutorials. So anything that has to do with a wood cutout, I'm pretty sure there's about like 600 videos in here. Right now it says 25, but yeah, so all of these are all replays, and it will load again. It's searchable. This is my dashboard. This is what I see. You're going to see a completely different page. It's going to have a little banner up top, and it's going to have a little search icon. This is just my dashboard of what I see. But yeah, so all of our replays have been putting into these little collections here. So if you're in my shop, so if you're in the home page, you come here to the shop. This is the main page. Click the little menu. If you're on your phone, go to the help center, click that, hit tutorials, and it brings you up to that page we were just at. If you're watching on Facebook, you can comment the word tutorial, and Facebook will send you a link to this page right here, right to your messenger. So right here is where we're housing all of our videos, okay? So yeah, it's been 2020, 2021, you know, so on and so forth. It's been a minute. But I will say, the videos are there for you to watch freely, and if you want to go do them, you absolutely can. The other thing I will say is a lot of these videos that are replays, you can't get the products anymore. You'll have to improvise. You could do cardboard crafting, foam board crafting. Like you can do all kinds of crafts, but the concepts are there. They are there. I remember we did our first one-time kit with the truck, wood cutout, and a box of supplies delivered to your door. Then we worked together as a group. I learned so much from that. Yeah, so back then, the one-time box was like it was... I ordered a lot of things from the dollar store in bulk, in large volume, and we packed up these one-time craft kit boxes, and they had the truck, the wreath frame, they had a bunch of different things that we did, paint and ribbon and all this stuff. And it's just, we've changed, we've evolved with the way that I don't know. Some people just, I don't know. I can explain it. I've explained it hundreds of times. Every time somebody asks, I try to explain, like, how do we get here today? Why don't you do dollar store crafts? I missed your dollar store crafts. I don't do craft kits. I don't do this. It's just, it's not real craft. The amount of comments that I get about, like, this is not real crafting. And I'm like, apparently you don't know how to look, okay? Because regardless of what you're making with your supplies, crafting has no boundaries. Artistry has no boundaries. I don't care if you pull out a piece of cardboard and you cut it up, you glue it together, you paint something, you put it, like, you're crafting. Crafting and creativity has no limitations. It has no label. It has none of the things. It is whatever you dream it up to be. So I am a firm believer that I try to really teach people how to create really good paint finishes, different tips and tricks on, like, the visual aspect of, like, color theory and distressing and shading and pairing of colors, different ways that you can style things. Not everybody wants to shop at the Dollar Tree. Not everybody has access to that. Not everybody wants to do that. People want to get wood cutouts and they want to put paint on it and they want to put it on their shelf and they want to feel accomplished. And they're like, oh my gosh, look what I made. It's amazing. And then some people are just not. And that's okay too. But what I will say is this. Every single thing we learned in the dollar store crafts, we have leveled up our skill set to cross it over into other things that we do. You can go watch all of those old videos and you can just, I'm very imaginative. But what I will say is this, and I'll say this and then I'll get back to my craft. Just chat with me for a second. So I own my business and I employ people. And the Dollar Tree company doesn't come and tell me anything. In fact, no one tells me anything. Like I am the top of the pyramid and I trickle down everything that we do here to the very bottom. From the very top, everything has started with me. And I have trickled all the little responsibilities out and the duties and responsibilities as this business has grown, and the concept and the processes and the brainstorming has been sent through me to the others, okay? We have built it from the top down. And now that everybody has kind of been here for a while and they kind of see the concept, they're throwing in their feedback, their ideas, their suggestions on the best ways we can grow and serve our customers. And that is what we worry about. We worry about us and we let them worry about them. But here's what I want you to know. If you go and look up Dollar Tree, let's go look up the Dollar Tree. Let's just go really quick. Let's go to the Wikipedia. Okay, let's go to Wikipedia. Let's just have a little chit chat for a second while we're here. And I know that the Wikipedia is not always exact. Dollar Tree Inc. is formerly known as the Dollar Tree Stores, is an American multi-price point chain discount variety store. Headquarters is in Chesapeake, Virginia. It is a Fortune 500 company, sometimes referred to as a Fortune 200 company. I'm not a Fortune 500 company. I'm not a Fortune 200 company. The company operates 15,115 stores throughout the 48 U.S. states and Canada. Its stores are supported by a nationwide logistics network of 24 distribution centers. It is formally only $1 to shop there. The company is public. It's traded on the NASDAQ. It is the retail and variety discount era. It was founded in 1953, 73 years ago. It is number of locations. I already told you about that. The revenue in the fiscal year of 2021 was $25.509 billion. The revenue. The operating income for the store, for the company, is $1.8 billion. Okay? The net income is $1.3 billion. Their total assets is $20.6 billion. The total equity is $7.2 billion. They employ 65,000 people. And that is the information for the dollar store. Okay? I want you to know there's not a Wikipedia about me. And I will tell you that while my business does operate and our yearly numbers are in the $1 million range. Do we make that? No. Do you know how much it costs to operate a business? Do you know how much money we have to make to pay wages to people, to have all the things that we have? And I'm sitting over here crafting for free on the Facebook. Dollar Store's not doing that. They're not pouring into their customers, putting their best foot forward. Their stores look like someone, like a child went in there and threw a temper tantrum in nearly 90% of their stores. They're like what they've brought in to their business is about how much money can we make. I want to make money. I want to have a successful business. I want to pay people more money. I want to invest more, grow more, do more, pour more in, because this is my retirement. This is my legacy that I'm leaving for my family. Has absolutely nothing to do with the dollar store. But I can tell you this right now. When you go onto my website and shop with us, we provide all the things for you. We provide thousands of products, just like the dollar store would. Provide thousands of products. We don't have 15,000 locations. We have one. We have 8 people. And we really do our absolute very best to create a higher standard and experience for our customers that I feel like is worth something. It's worth something. And the CEO is sitting in their, you know, their Chesapeake Bay, Virginia, wherever, you know, I'm not trying to like talk down to somebody. What I'm saying is, when you look at where I am and where I want to go, I don't want to walk hand in hand with the company that has the money to pay their people to have a higher standard of experience in their storefronts. But because greed is a thing, they line their pockets with millions and not pouring that into their customers and the customer experience. And so for me, I am pouring money back into my business to better serve our people. Like we just spent, y'all posted about it. We just spent almost $5,000 on new laser tubes. You mean craft kits we have to sell to make $5,000? That's a lot. We don't have loans. We don't operate on credit. The business is debt free. We're not traded on, you know, on Wall Street. But I am working really hard to build a successful business that serves people with an experience using our products that you can't just. I'm not willing to put myself in a high rise, you know, corporate office. I always want to be sitting in a chair and teaching people and have my hands look like this and be involved. I'm not doing this just so I can go and be like, okay, I built this business. Now I want to make $1 million a year and go sit in my house. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. People around here get increases. They get bonuses at Christmas time. They get time off. They get all kinds of benefits working here. And so I have to treat this like it's a business. It's not a hobby. And so that's where I had to decide, do I work to promote that company or do I work to promote this company and the people that I employ? Because if I'm giving my time over here to this thing, then I'm not giving it to the people who work here that are like, okay, we need to sell products because we need jobs. That's what we do. So when people are so upset and they're like, I can no longer follow you because you don't do dollar store crafts. Like, that's petty and you really don't belong here anymore. Okay. We'll go find someone else who does. And so, yeah, the business has evolved. A business has changed. And like, I've always been transparent. I've always been forthcoming. I've always shared a lot of the behind the scenes. We don't keep it a secret. We don't, you know, it's not a secret. We sell products. I do want you to know this, that our sale that we just did from the February 13th through the 16th, people saved $10,000. People saved $10,000. It's like $9,000 and something, like $9,700 and something dollars in savings. So this would have been our sales with no, like, we would have made $9,700 and something more dollars if we had not offered a sale. So that's what we want to do, is we want to be able to have opportunities to say, okay, we're going to make less so that people can save money. We want people to get deals. We want people to save money, but we are not also going to continue to just create a sales mindset that our products are only worth something when they're on sale. They're not. They are on sale when they're on sale, and if they're not on sale, they're full price. If you get a discount code, if you're on our email list, if you are a returning customer, you can get a discount code in your order. Like, we find ways to give back where we don't we don't make that money. We don't get to keep that $9,700 and something dollars. You saved that, but you're still getting the product regardless of how much you paid. It doesn't change that. And so, you know, there's a lot of it going, there's a lot of the behind the scenes here where it's like, I don't have time to worry about, are we going to do a dollar store craft? I don't have time to worry about that. I have time to worry about what we're doing here and how we are serving our customers, and the new product development, the new product launches, creating tutorials for people, giving people access to tutorials, creating good customer service, trying to work on our processing time, trying to do all the things, you know. But I will say this, all of those videos are available to still serve you even though we don't do those crafts. Those videos are there from 2020. They're there from 2019. They're there all the way up until we stopped doing them. And there are videos like just our little bunny faces that we did over on TikTok. They're already in the showcase for you to watch it. Like we are really working hard to create a point of resource that if you don't shop with us and buy a single thing and you watch these videos, there is certainly going to be a tip or a trick that you can take away. How to create a faux rust look with 2 colors of paint. How to shade, how to match colors, how to distress, how to do this, how to do that. It's a lot of instruction, and if you buy the product, you buy it. If you don't, it's free. You can freely watch. But our products are not free. Our products are not cheap. They are not comparable to the dollar store. And that's just what it is. But I hope that you guys go and watch our old videos. I hope that you take something away from them. I really do, because I believe that if you was to just sit and watch videos, my videos all year long for a whole year, I believe this. I believe this. Not only just my videos, but watching other people too. I believe that if you actually watched and did something and poured into yourself practice and hands-on approach, you would be here to here in 1 year's time. You would see a night and day change in your person, your mindset, your confidence, your excitement, your creativity. I really do believe that. I really do believe that. And so, yeah, so go watch the videos. Go, like Linda said, go watch something and practice it. Take those little tips, go use them and apply them to whatever you're doing, whatever it is. It doesn't even have to be any of this. It'd be whatever you're doing. But yeah, that's my little take, just short and sweet. $1 billion company, billion dollar company. And every time I walk into a dollar store, I'm like, I just can't with this. I just can't with this. I can't. Anyways, that's it. That's it. That's it. If you jumped into the conversation late, I just want you to know. I just wanted it to have a little chit chat for a second. Okay, back to what we were doing. Back to our crafting. Back to our crafting. My husband told me I need a bigger house with all my craft kits that I make. I follow you for how to paint and to do different techniques. Yes, girl. Yes, girl. Your sales and discounts make it possible for people like me who on a fixed retirement income to be able to enjoy our... Yes, girl. Absolutely. That is exactly what I'm talking about. That's exactly what I'm talking about. How do we make it possible for people, all people, to come and shop with us? We do our monthly sales for everyone to enjoy, but especially for the people who are on a fixed income to be able to get the best value that they can during that time. Absolutely. Okay, I love our little bunny here. I'm not really sure if I'm going to use this pebble color, so we're just going to leave our bunny like this, and we'll come back and add some shading later. But this pebble is looking a little atrocious, so we are not going to use that. We are not going to do it. Not happening. Let's see. Let's go back over here to the YouTube. The YouTube friends are probably thinking, dang, what's got into her? Stuff, things. All right, we got 2 yellows here. We got golden straw and baby duck. We're going to do that on our little chick here. And we're going to start with golden straw. So if there was some yellows that you want to consider pairing together, consider the golden straw and baby duck. Those pair up really good. You haven't been able to watch it in over a year, just popped on and you look amazing. Love the quality of your kits. Oh my gosh, Terry, thank you for being here. Well, I don't know what's been up with you or where like what you've been doing, but welcome back, Terry. Welcome back. Did you miss anything? No, we were just talking about the dollar store. We were talking about dollar store crafts and the dollar stores in general and the experience and, you know, just all the things. All the things. You know, it is what it is. All right, we're going to paint these right here, we're going to do baby duck and we're going to do golden straw. So baby duck, golden straw. Let's do baby duck first. Okay. So we're going to do that all along the bottom. Right through there. Trying to get right up to that little stand. I'm going to sand this down. You don't even go to the dollar store anymore. I go there for my wax paper and my plates. And, what? I went there for something else. Oh, I will tell you, I got their resin. I got their resin, and it's terrible. It's terrible. I don't recommend. I don't recommend it at all. Just saying. Don't recommend it. Okay, we're going to do base coat of baby duck first. This is a little chick. It's not a duck, but we're going to do baby duck first. And then we're going to do our golden straw. Let's go over this one more time. I'm just going to dab over this just a little bit more. Now, the little eyelashes, I do want to clean these out because they need it. And the little eyeballs. I'm going to go around. Oops. You've been absent since October as I've been in the hospital and rehab. Oh, gosh. Girl. Girl. You're happy to be back painting with me? Yes, girl. Well, we're glad to have you back. We hope you are doing well and you're on the mend. I really do hope that you're doing fantastic. Okay. What color did you use on the springs? We used these two right here. This is cinnamon stick, and this is asphaltum. Oh, Shirley just followed me on YouTube. Oh my gosh, I love it. I love it. Asphaltum first, and then we did cinnamon stick with a paintbrush. So we did a sponge for the asphaltum, we did a paintbrush for the cinnamon stick. And then earlier we were here and we did these. So this is what they look like, kind of sanded down. Your little coil springs. We did the birdhouses, so we're doing our little friends over here. All right, so we got our, let's do our wings with our baby duck, and then we're gonna come in with our golden straw. You are so welcome. Write those down because those are the colors I use to do the rust, the faux rust. Oh, if you don't have asphaltum, use espresso. You can use espresso. If you use the, I'm drawing a blank. Apple Barrel Burnt Umber. Apple Barrel Burnt Umber, espresso from Deco Art, asphaltum from Deco Art, and cinnamon stick. You could also use, let me go get the comparable. I'll show you. Where is it? Hang on. The other thing you can use in case you don't have cinnamon stick is you could use, it's going to be a little bit lighter, but it's terracotta. It just creates a little bit of a lighter look. See how this dries down a little bit? It'll just be a little bit brighter. But you could use the terracotta color too, because it's kind of like, it's like a terracotta pot color. It kind of has that rust look to it. But yes, that's the other thing that you could use too. It's terracotta. Somebody else was using the burnt orange. Burnt orange, I think. burnt orange. It's more of a brighter rust color. I mean, there's some alternatives. I just prefer the cinnamon stick, personally. But you could use any of them. Whatever kind of rust look you want to get, you can do it. All right, little wings. And where did it go? Oh, here it is. It's over here. So we're going to use golden straw over our baby duck. Okey-doke. Let's do this little sponge right here. Okay, so we're going to do the golden straw on the top, and we're going to do baby duck on the bottom. So we're going to do like an ombre. And we're just going to bounce along our little edge. And we've got that dark and that light. And we're going to go around our body just along the bottom. Just along the bottom. I hope you can see that. We might have to come back and do a little bit more. So just along the bottom. You could also float it if you want to. It's completely up to you. So we're going to come back in, get that golden straw at the top, baby duck on the bottom, and then just go side to side. And you're loading up your sponge that way. All right, now we've got this, and we're going to go around our face. Our little face has a little dimension to it. It's going to go over the top of our little body here, and then we're going to do our wings. So we're going to do the wings along the side. My finger's in the way, y'all. So wing. We're going to do our other wing. Try to hold it with my hand. Okay, so we've got the sides here. Just like so. So now our little chick has got some character. And we're going to do that to our bunny, but I'm not a fan of the little pebble color, so we'll improvise with that. So now our little chick is done. We'll sand it. It'll look cute. It'll look distressed. Okay, so all I did was golden honey up top, baby duck at the bottom. And you created like a ombre blend of colors to do around the edges. So all we did was this, just along the edge. So do you see how we have the two colors? That's what we did there. It's how I do it with a makeup sponge. All right, now we're going to do our little sheep. Our little sheep. So cute. We're going to use a light mocha for our little sheep. Let's see. Yes, those colors would absolutely. Absolutely. Those alcohol markers are no longer available. Can you recommend another brand? What? What? No way. Are you serious? Hold on a second. No way. MOGYANN. What? Hold on. Hold on. Let me go. I'm going to search my orders. MOGYANN. You cannot be for real. Oh, it says it's out of stock. It's out of stock. let me go see. Alcohol. Who knows when they'll be back in stock. Alcohol brush. Girl, I'm looking. I can't recommend it because I don't have it, but I have this set. So see where it says purchase one time? I have the 24 set of those. Okay, let's see. This one looks very comparable. Right here. This one is $21.99. Heck, I might order this one. It's got 120 colors. It has dual tip. Okay, let me copy this. Let me copy this one. I'm probably going to add this. I'm going to add that to my cart. I'm going to order those. All right, let's go back to Facebook. Let me go to Facebook. Give me a second. What about the ones at Hobby Lobby? I mean, you can get your markers anywhere. You can get them anywhere. I'm going to order those. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and pay for them. Let me add this to my list. Let's add this to the list. Okay, so I added that to my shop. I mean, they appear to be great. Okay, so let's check out. Let's buy them. Let's place my order. Okay. So they'll be here tomorrow. Tomorrow. I put the link in the description. Or I put the link in the comments. Hang on, let me go back. Here is that's the link to them. I just replied to you, Renee. They are called, hold on, L-E-L-I-X. L-E-L-I-X. See all details. It has 712 reviews. So I figured 712 reviews, not bad. Shuttle Art also has, Shuttle Art has some too. But they're more expensive. Oh, and you get a coloring book. If you like to color, look at this. You're going to get your markers and you're going to get yourself a little coloring book. Heck yeah. And you get a coloring book for $21.99. Heck yeah. All right, let me pull this back up over here. I need to get to crafting because I'll be here all night long, y'all. I'll be here all night long. Okay, let's go back to what we were doing. Light mocha. Light mocha. You're cooking and watching. You've been watching me almost all day. Girl, I've been here almost all day. I got to the warehouse today and immediately came here and started gluing stuff together. I was here maybe 30 minutes, walked around the warehouse, checked with everybody and said, do you need me at all? Otherwise, I'm going to be in this area the entire day. the whole day. If you need me, fine. I even ate my lunch over here. All right, so let's take us our light mocha. Let's come right through here and do this right there. Now, if you get our crafty crate, I will be roaring and ready to go at 7 p.m. Just letting you guys know. Because as soon as I am done, we are leaving to go to Indiana. Well, not necessarily to Indiana, but at least to Atlanta. We will be headed out the door. All right. All right. All right. Okay, so we're going to do the face gray, and then our ears are going to be a darker gray. So I have, this is neutral gray. You could do a black face. I'm going to do a gray face. And I'm going to cut this sponge in half. And we're going to do a neutral gray right here. So like I said, you could do a black face, you can do a gray face. And we're going to do darker ears. Hello, hello everyone. Okay, the ears are right here. These go right there. So I'm going to grab a little bit of black, like a touch of black. Oh my goodness, can I touch it? There we go. So we're going to do a touch of black and a touch of gray again. And we're wanting to create like a darker shade. Probably needs to be a little bit more. Let's do a little bit more. That's better. Yeah, we'll go with that. So it's like a black gray. Black. Done. Done, done, done. All right, so ears are done. Bunny, sheep. Let's do our second coat on our little sheep here. Okay, on the little hair. Done and done. Our flower is going to be a different color. We need to do our heart, noses. We're going to do those. Oh, I forgot my pink. Let me go grab my pink. Let me grab that really quick. I think it's, what is that pink? Cactus flower. Noses will be cactus flower. Forgot that color. Let's do this brush. So we're gonna do the noses. Nose. Do your noses whatever color you want. And then we're going to do this nose, pink also. It's like a Pepto pink. Let's dry it. over it one more time. Okay. So noses are done. I was gonna do my hearts different colors, but I think I might do them. Maybe we'll do them a red. I'm unsure. I'm really unsure. What do I want to do with my little nose? We gotta do our, oh, we gotta still do our bell. Oh, we gotta do our bell, Rusty. Let's do our bell, Rusty, to match our coil. All right, so in case you just got here, we're gonna do the asphaltum. I'm gonna show you how to do the rest. Oh, it's already on my plate. Let me use what's on my plate. We're gonna use this one. So let's come into the brown. So we're gonna go over our little bell. Just one little coat here. Probably do a little bit more. Okay. And then we're gonna let that dry. We could do rusty hearts too. So we're gonna take this brush and we're gonna go into our cinnamon stick. We're gonna pick some up. Hello, Patricia. Dab it off. And then we're just gonna come in to like the bottom. We're just gonna hit it with a little just a little rusty look. And when we sand it down, it'll look really cool. So it's just kind of splotchy. All right. Let's do our glasses. This is where the colors come in. Our glasses. Let's do our bunny. Let's do, okay, first of all, let's do the chick, this color. This is Bahama Blue, and that would be the round glasses. And I'm gonna do sponge. We're going to paint these vibrant Bahama Blue glasses. Super cute on our little chick over there. You can see that. All right. Let's do the heart. Let's do a heart blue. Let's do yeah, let's do a heart blue. Okay, so glasses blue, heart blue. Let's go ahead and do purple glasses for our bunny. Let's do lavender for our bunny. I'm going to use this sponge here. Do those. we'll do a purple heart. Trying to use my little sponges if I can more than once. So bunny glasses, purple, cute. Let's do a heart purple. Yeah, let's do a heart purple. I gotta figure out what color I want to do the bow tie. Let's do these glasses. Coral blush. So purple, we're gonna do coral blush on our sheep. And I think we can do the coral blush on our bow tie too. Let's do that. And then the heart will also be coral blush. Oh no! Oh no! I got the pink on there. Alright, let's do the glasses. This will be for our sheep. So our little sheep glasses, they stand out on that gray. That's what I wanted to do for sure. Okie doke. Did I just put the wrong color on? No. I put the purple on. Huh. I put the purple on this. Way to go. Pay attention to your lids, friends. Don't do like I just did. All right. Trying to clean up this, keep this little area here clean. All right. Purple, we're gonna do this light purple flower. This is purple cow. Cute. All right, light purple flower. And let me look at my picture really quick. Hang on. Coil. Search. We'll do our buttons last because I don't really know what color I want to do them. But I am going to do the stand screen because I think that's going to be really cute. So these are all pretty much done except for our bunny. We just have to add a little extra details and to our little sheep there. So we'll do our buttons last, and then this is what we have to do now. So let's do that. This is Hauser, a medium green. And we're gonna stick that right here. Oh, that is a lot. All right, we need another sponge here. So let's do all of those. And I'll probably just do one coat of green. Well, maybe not. Y'all, these are just adorable. Great spring craft. If you have kids, like if you have like kids in multiples of 3, these make a great craft idea. Obviously, you won't take near as long as I did, but great little craft idea. So cute. We're getting close. Love the glasses. Aren't they adorbs? Well, if you want to check these kits out that have the coil bases, you can comment the word coil if you're watching on Facebook. If you're on YouTube watching, you can look in the description of this video and you can find the link there. Keywords don't work on YouTube. Whoops. Just so messy. People constantly send me messages. How do you get your edges so clean? Girl, they are not clean. Believe me. They are not clean. It's an illusion. All right, let's come back to the first one. Let's just go over it really quick. Is that? Don't know what that is. Done. Let's do the second coat on this. All right. The last two. Sweet. Okay. All right. To my knowledge, everything is done except for the buttons and our little bunny that I have to figure out what I'm going to do with. All right. We might just sand our bunny and let him be. All my colors up here that I did use. And keep our paper towel. All right, let me stand up just a second. Stretch your body, move around. My back has been bothering me today. Probably because I've just been sitting here all day. I mean, I have been up and down, but not like I should. All right, I have two sandpaper, this is 120 grit, this is 80 grit, this is worn down, this one is really worn down also. We're gonna set all of our little stands aside. We'll do those last. Let's start with our little sheep. Let's work on that first. Now, with our sheep, we can do like we did with our bunny yesterday. Let me clean my hands off really quick. So I've got, look at the paint I have on my hands. Get some alcohol. All the green, I can't transfer the paint on, it'll just make a mess. Look at that, it's so gross. Okay, most of it is off. Let's get this side over here. We want to smudge if we're going to do that. I'm going to have to get the Dawn Power Wash after this. And it ain't perfect, but it'll work. All right. Let's dry my hands. Okay, this is what we're working with. Let's get that gray that we were using yesterday. That would be this one. Let's do our little sheep. A little distressed. Let's do the top here. Y'all, we're doing the finishing touches now. So I have this alcohol marker, and we're just gonna come along the edge and pull it inward. That looks pretty good. It's got a little shadow to it. All right, let's do the underside of our hair. Top side. If you ever get too much, you can just go back and sand it. I only did one coat on the face. Look at that cutie. Okie doke. Let's do the ears. Are gonna add some blush. Let's grab grab our little brush here. I have a tiny little brush that I'm going to use for the cheeks. That is a little smaller. This is going to be a little hard to see. See it a little bit. Where's that pen? My little eye pen. We'll add some twinkles. We're gonna glue on. Okay, we are gonna open a new glue. This one is super watery. Where is the top? Okay. We gotta open it a little bit more. Surely that's enough. Oh my goodness, y'all. Come on. Goodness gracious. So this stuff is super watery, so we're gonna be really careful. I am still here, girl. I've been here all day. I was gluing stuff earlier. We crafted the little birdhouses. Now we're doing our little animals. We're just living our best life over here. Absolutely. Oh, this goes on this side. This goes on that side. And then our little glasses, where'd they go? Right here. I'm gonna lightly sand those with this one. Dab of glue. And we're going to stick those right in there. Look at how cute. And then we're going to grab our tiny little nose right there. I did mine pink. Yes, ma'am. Oh, splitting headache. Girl, I had a headache the other day. I got home and I was like, I just could not get rid of that headache. Didn't matter what I did. It wasn't happening. Eventually it did go away. But I feel you. I feel you. Alrighty. Little sheep face. I am going to go just under. I'm gonna go just under just going to do a little dab because I know now where we need to be. Just under the face. For a little shadow. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. Little sheep. Okay, now let's figure out. Okay, the bell goes on. Now, you can tie this on. I'm just going to glue it on. You can certainly tie it on. I'm just going to glue it right there. It's your little rusty bell. And then right underneath where that is, I'm just going to go over it with a little bit of this dark. Oh, wow. Gosh. You're over today? Oh, same. I mean, I listen. Past few days, I have not slept well. At all. I do mean at all. Let's do a purple heart on our sheep. Actually, let's sand it first. Sheep's gonna have purple. Cute. All right, let's sand our stand. Now this green is a little different than our birdhouses. And then our button goes on the bell. I'm just going to do a wood buttons. Just going to do wood buttons. And then I'm going to sand them. NyQuil and go to bed. NyQuil is your cure for all. My husband thinks the same thing. He thinks the exact same thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I don't think it works that way. But you can't tell him any different. So, let's do, I think it's cute to do the stitches. If you don't like them, don't do them. I'm going to do stitches around the ears. because I think it's cute. Skip it if you don't like it. NyQuil works, you swear by it? My husband says the same thing. I hear you. I just take Tylenol or ibuprofen. So we did the birdhouses earlier. I just want y'all to see these. We did these birdhouses and we did the stands with the little stitches, and they're really cute. I love the stitches and the dots too. Same. All right, so, oh, twinkles in the eyes, and let's just do a little curved smile. There's no line for the smile, I just did a little curve. You could not do that if you don't want to. Hold still, let them dry. Your husband can't take NyQuil. He says it makes him loopy. He says that's what's wrong with you. Is that what's wrong with you though? Oh my gosh. All right, we're going to let that sit over there. All right, these are our birdhouses. I'm going to stand them back up over here. Let's do our little chick. And face. We are going to do cheeks. Let's do our little cheeks. Oh, it's right here. I'm looking for it. Adorable. So cute. So quiet. Let's do this one for the lashes. not quite black because it likes to bleed sometimes. So we're going to do this dark gray. And then our little blue glasses. And our nose. So this nose is the bigger one, the bigger heart. Hello, hello everyone. Y'all, I've spent my entire day here with y'all. It's 6 o'clock now. I've been here hours and hours and hours. But we are almost finished. So that's a great thing. Glasses, glasses, glasses. My glue was kind of too much. Oh, thank you, Debbie. Thank you. And then let's do the pink heart. Actually, we should have done the purple heart on the shoot. Yeah, we'll do the pink heart. Okie doke. Let's do the little smile. I know it's a little chick. We didn't give it a beak. We just gave it a little smile. It'll be fine. I wasn't trying to draw a beak. Certainly do not know how to do that. I mean, I could try to do a beak. That looks terrible. We need to paint it. We'll have to figure out our little beak here. It's fine, Amber. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'll paint it orange. I'll paint it orange over that. We'll come back to it. See, when you don't know, you don't know. You try and you figure it out. I said I'm not good at it. And I tried it. Did my best. Whoops. I'll go get some orange. See what we learned? We learned that we are not good at doing beaks. should have just left it. Our bunny has a little face and things. So funny. So funny. It looks atrocious. I can fix it. Put our little button on to our little bow. Our little heart. I feel like it needs more color. Do I think I can fix the little beak? I don't know. We're about to find out. Let me go find some orange paint. Let's see. What are we working with here? Okay, so we got to remember this is the archival ink that we just used. Let's get us a paper towel. Let's try and problem solve right over our little area. Let's see if we can do it. All right, let's get us some orange. And let's try go over. I don't think we're gonna do it. I might have to sand that completely off. Oh, that looks terrible. I don't love it. Oh, it's just blending. Well. Well, well, well. Try again. Let's go over it. don't recommend that you try and draw you on a face unless you know what the heck you're doing. We're getting there. What I want to do is just sand it off, but I've glued all the stuff on here, so we're just going to go with the flow and do our best to just keep adding layers till we have a look that we're happy with. And it won't be ruined. I just don't like it. What do you do when you don't like it? You try to fix it. So we're gonna dry this and I'm gonna try to fix it. Let's have a lesson time, shall we? Okay, so step 1. Find you something where you can remove the problem area. Check. Step 2, start removal of problem area. Check. Just keep removing and removing and removing. We don't have to fix many problems. I usually don't have any issues that I don't like. This time, I really do. I actually just don't like it. Okay, now let's get us our sandpaper. And let's sand little spot and let's paint it with our yellow. And we're not going to give it a face, or a mouth. We're just going to paint it. So we tried to solve it with a solution I thought might work. I didn't like the solution. So we're going to go to the next step, which is just going back to the color we had from the beginning. So let's just paint it on here. Just do our very best. And we're going to go all the way across, and then we'll add our cheeks back. So you see how that works? We got this. Do it. Maybe no one will notice. Let's dry it. It was looking like lips to you, same. I tried to make it a beak, but it wasn't a beak. Yes, it does look like it has a heart-shaped beak now. It does. Absolutely. It's fine. It's fine. So, let's come in here and just lightly sand our little area. We'll come back and add another coat ever so lightly. Because you can still see our little problem area. All right. Number 2. So this should be our last coat right here. We'll add our golden honey. Not too bad. All right, let's get our golden honey. Is it so bad? No. Is it better? Yes. Let's just leave it, shall we? Yes, we shall. Okie doke. Let's dry it, sand, and then we will add our blush back. I've entertained you all through your lunch and like your whole entire day. Oh my gosh. So awesome. And now it's like it was never there. It's perfectly quite all right. So let's take our abrasive paper and go over the little edges. Try to sand it down to match. Sand a little. Sand a little. Cheeks. Cheeks, cheeks, cheeks. All right. So we tried. We did not get the results we were looking for, which is fine. But you know what we could do? Let's do an orange heart. Let's do an orange heart while we're here. On our little chick. There we go. Cute. Now let's try that one more time. Now we can go in and do our little cheeks. We fixed it right up. Look at that. Only we will know. Cute, 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 cute. Now let's sand our little heart. And then we'll put our stand on here. All right, let's do the little wings. So cute. And our stand. Oh, we just got to do the bunny, and we ain't messing up the bunny. Thank you guys for being here today. I appreciate you so much. It's been a crafty, fun-filled day with all the goodness. These are going to be really cute with our little birdhouses too. All right, let's let that one dry. And let's work on our little bunny now. Sand the little nose, sand the little button. The button goes on the flower. And then our little heart here. Let's do our glasses. She's just a light colored bunny. That's what she is. All right. Let's see. Let's do little bunny face. Bunny bunny. Cute. Okay, let's do the eyes. Oh, we gotta do twinkles in our little chick's eyes. Oh, thank you, Beverly. You're very welcome. You are very welcome. I know I can't get to every single craft kit that we have, but I do try. And like, when people ask me to do certain ones, I will come and do them. I really want people to be able to feel confident in what they're doing. All right. We're done with the blush. And this is actually a makeup brush from the dollar store. Believe it or not. All right. So, put our little head on. I'm glad we did the brown bunny. It's kind of cute. There's a lot of glue. Okay, doke. Oh, we gotta do this part here. We ain't messing it up. Now let's stick our little nose on. Sorry, my head's in the way. Little button. We could do a yellow button. Let's keep it just like that. Okay, well, the great thing is we fixed our little beak. Yay. The next thing is we had a good time. That's a great thing. The best part of all is that we had a good time. Little blue heart goes here. Did little dots on her glasses too, because I think that that is just cute. Okay, now let's do her stand. His, hers, whoever. And this is the last step, and then I'll show you how they turned out. And then I'm gonna head home and enjoy my evening. Gotta start packing. Laundry done. I'll be back tomorrow for another fun-filled project. I did little dashes on all the stands, so we're going to do them all to match. I wish I had some sort of background music because it is so quiet in here. Where are we going? We're going to Indiana. We're going to move my mother-in-law back. So we are leaving tomorrow to drive part way to Atlanta. And then we'll finish our trip Friday. And then we'll be back. Either we're leaving Sunday afternoon or Sunday morning. One or the other. O-M stinking G. Alright, let's let that dry for just a second. All this stuff away. We do have Crafty Crate tomorrow. So, I'll be on probably a little earlier tomorrow than normal. I was on early today. Ooh, I was on super early today. All right, let's put on our lid. See how long we can keep track of it. The little bunny's drying, so while the bunny's drying, let me clean this off here because this is pretty disgusting. Pretty gross. I need to replace my paper. I have paint everywhere. Now it just smells like a hospital in here. Okay. I was at work. You were at work? Uh-oh, I got alcohol on my stand. It misted. All right. So, it's all of our paints. Oh, you like the stitches? Well, thank you. Thank you so much. If you are on YouTube, thank you for being here. If you're on Facebook, also thank you for being here. It has been a fun-filled day. On Facebook, I came on around 12 or so, 12:30. We glued together a new collection. This little birdhouse, we glued this, and the rest of our inserts for our drawer. And then we came on and we did our little birdhouses. We did these on YouTube and on Facebook. And then we just did our little friends here. me switch back over here. So we just did our little friends here. I'm going to lay them down so you can see what they look like. And then they've got the little stand. That's the little grassy stand. I don't know if you can see how our, it's a little bendy because of the coil. And then we did our little birdhouses. So we did all 5 of these today. And you can pair them up together if you want to. So you could do like this, these 2, you can do it kind of together like this. You can separate them like that. You can do so many things, okay? But the point is, the 2 birdhouses come together as a kit, and then you get these 3 together as a kit, okay? So these are the Coil, what did I call them? I don't even remember what I called them. They're the Coil Spring Base set of 3 Easter Spring Friends. It's a long name, but they're so super cute. So it's spring or Easter. They're cute little friends with the Coil Spring Base. These are the Coil Base birdhouses. And if you're on Facebook, you can comment the word Coil, C-O-I-L, C-O-I-L, and Facebook will send you a message with the link to all things with the Coil bases. And if you're on YouTube, it's in the description. It's in the video description. And this is the tutorial. So we did these 2 on a video, and we did these 3 just now on this video. So I just wanted to show you guys. This is the Coil Spring bird houses, and then the set here of the little animal friends. So if you want to go check them out, hop on over to the shop and go check them out. They are absolutely adorable. Adorable, adorable, adorable. And I appreciate you so much. I'm going to head home. I, of course, always take pictures. Like, I try to take a finished picture to, like, post in place of the blank ones. So I will take a finished picture. I will post it for both of these. And that way you have something to reference. If you get these kits, you have something to refer back to. Yeah, and then I'll be back tomorrow to do, let me show you what we're going to do tomorrow. This is what we're going to craft tomorrow. We're going to do our interchangeable drawer with the daisies and the little insert. And I'm going to try to come on right around lunchtime and do this because we have Crafty Crate tomorrow and I just have to kind of balance out my day. But this is what we're planning on doing tomorrow. So hopefully you can tune in for that. And I think that is everything. I'm pretty sure that's everything. So y'all enjoy your evening. Thank you so much for being here. And I will see you guys tomorrow afternoon.